Hello everybody, Thunderbolt Siren Studios here, and today I am borrowing this engine from a friend. This is a 1920s to 1930s Empire B30. Now I don't know how well you can see the tag, but Empire right there, made in the United States, and is a B30 model. Now, an engine like this would be used to, it would have been used as a toy. Now, running an engine like this can be very dangerous because high pressure steam is dangerous, and I'm actually probably stressing out the boiler a little bit by building up pressure like this, even though there is a safety valve up here. So, not much to say except this plugs into the wall and has a power limiter, so I can limit the amount of power going to the electric heater down below the boiler. And this light is simply to just let you know that it's on. But this is the original cord from when it was made. I couldn't find a serial number, so I can't identify it, but there is little bits of steam shooting out of here if I move the engine just a little bit. You'll see little bits of steam and maybe even a bit of water. But besides that, let's get it moving. So this right here used to be a whistle. Now the whistle's gone, so instead it's just a safety or a steam release, I guess you could say. And there's a lot of water around here, and it's because it just leaks out of everywhere. I don't know why. Actually, I think I do know a little bit why, but mainly because the piston doesn't have a perfect seal. And yeah, so basically you just leave this open and it will remove pressure, and eventually you can see when you would see it will remove so much pressure to the point where the boiler totally empties, or the steam is getting slightly less big. So I have lost a lot of power, or not power, but pressure. I've lost a lot of pressure, and you can see this. I don't know if I'd pick it up on the video. There you go, you can see it. There's a little bit of steam just coming out of the safety funnel here, what I like to call it. It's like a safety stack. And you can't really see, but down in there would be, you can kind of see it as a slight safety mechanism in case the pressure really does get too high. But power limit, I don't really recommend this, but I'm going to put it at full power. And without further ado, let's get this thing running. So all you have to do is, what I like to do, 2 toots of the whistle, or safety release if you say, and open the throttle. And of course, since it's only a one-way cylinder, it won't, sorry, this is a one-way cylinder. The cylinder's bottomed out, and it'll only have one power stroke going one way. So I have to give it a little push, and it'll start to move. And it'll move really fast, as you can see. Little bits of steam will shoot out the end. Whistle will still work, but as you'll be able to see, if you do use the whistle, it will eat up power, and the engine will slow down a lot. But if you do close it, it will begin to build up power again, because I think the engine uses as much power as it builds. Actually, it might make slightly more power than it uses, or might make slightly more pressure than it uses, which is why eventually it will speed up. But we just turn it off, let it be. It'll do its thing. And as I said, little bits of steam will leak out of everywhere. But it's a really nice engine, all original from what I can tell. And yeah, 90 to 100 years old, which is crazy that this thing still runs. But as I said, water will leak everywhere, because when water boils, it evaporates into steam and then condenses back into liquid water. And even with the throttle closed, there's not a perfect trap here. So if I move the engine, little bits of steam will puff out, as well as here. And it's just fun to use the engine. And I can just blow a little bit of steam pressure, come out of here. And the closer you get, obviously, the harder the steam will get. So there's a whole reason why they stopped making anything remotely steam engine like a toy for kids is because, well, it's really hot. A little kid could easily burn themselves with these little wooden knobs. It's not very safe for a kid at all. And as you can see, pressure's starting to build, so this here, puffing out a little bit of steam because there's a lot of pressure coming out of it. And if we just let it go, it'll run really fast. Kind of reminds me of a hot rod a little bit, like an engine. It sounds like a gasoline engine because it moves so darn fast. Is this healthy on the parts? I don't know. Is it meant to move this fast? Probably not. I might be maxing out a lot of the electronics. You know, it's probably maybe not supposed to move this fast. If it is, let me know in the comments. But besides that, that's really all I have to say for this little engine. One more thing I would like to add, turn it off real quick, is that back when these engines were popular in the 30s, or 20s, 30s, and 40s for kids' toys, is they have a little pulley, they have a pulley which can be connected to a belt, and you could rig it up to something as like a real bigger steam engine would in like a factory or somewhere, like a steam generator, basically. But anyways, that's all I have to say. If you did get this far, thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the YouTube short I posted of this if you can.